Good evening and welcome to the best time of the year. As you can tell by the ambient light, which is actually just a brake light, it's Halloween time. And tonight we are at one of our more long-lived traditions over the last 5 to 10 years, which is the LA Haunted Hayride. However, as you can already tell by my face, it's a little different this year. Instead of being in Griffith Park, where it has been, I think since its inception, it's a little bit further east this year. It's in San Dimas, California, which is kind of near the LA County Fairgrounds, near Pomona, California. And this year it's a drive-thru, so we'll be in our own car. I don't have any idea what to expect. Some of the things I've read on their website are we'll have our lights off, the road will be lit. We can have our windows up and have no masks on, but what's the fun in that? So we can put the windows down, but then we have to wear our masks the whole time, which is no big deal. We're currently in line right now. In the general and preferred side, there's a VIP to my right, where the cars are driving through. But it's okay to sit in line like this because we're just sitting in the car. We could have music or whatever. We're really excited to kick off the season with something familiar. It is the same theme. It is Midnight Falls, which it was last year, and I guess it's supposed to be set in like a drive-in type setting. So come along and join us on this spooky experience. So there's the very familiar Haunted Hayride pumpkin stack.
We have spooky games, creepy entertainment.
Here's Welcome to Midnight Falls. And I don't know if we're in it already or if we're still just leading up to it, but it certainly looks like some monsters could come running out of here. We have not been told to turn our lights off yet, so it's possible they could have us keep them on. Those little mannequins are insanely creepy.
These look like the trick-or-treat houses. Remember when we would go trick-or-treating?
Yeah, these do look like the trick-or-treat houses, which of course we wouldn't be able to do this year. There's a werewolf or something biting its way through. Uh-oh, looks like a skeleton motorcycle gang coming up. See if I can get it to not focus on the car. There's a rather overrun camper. That spider is almost life size of the banana spiders in southern Alabama that like to make webs right at face height. And here is the mother of all spiders. We're coming up on the headquarters home of MFAM, Midnight Falls AM Radio, on air. I'm not sure exactly what's going on inside there.
This is MFAM, Midnight Falls Radio. Get more out of life. Visit us at the Midnight Falls Drive-In Movie Theater.
This scene almost reminds me of scenes right out of the first Jeepers Creepers, with the school bus and the creeper. This kind of puts my home graveyard scenes to shame. Still no actors as of yet. And this is one awesome house.
Was that the house from the Maze last year?
It certainly could be. Kind of looks like it a little bit. Now that dude's creepy. Oh, now I think I see some actors up there. Yeah, see on the other side here, Camp Midnight Lake. Not sure if you can quite make it out, but what do I got over here? A ship with some sort of a Leviathan.
Are you kidding? They're supposed to be cleaning it, like, not dirty. Welcome to Midnight Theater. Thank you for joining us. Now you can leave. Yikes. Last time I saw a face like that, I had a hook in it. Get it?
All right, so we're pulling into the drive-in. We're gonna tune into 101.3. Get a nice little pano shot of the theater here as we're coming along. It's a pretty big size screen right here. Not quite the size of a normal drive-in, but pretty big. And then down on the end, that bright light's kind of masking it. Just to the left of it is a smaller screen for those that end up on the end. And then a lot of these, all those large skeletons that are up around on the ends, like over here, we'll let it focus real quick. Like over here and over here, those look like the ones from Home Depot, actually. And they've even socially distanced our cars. There's about 10 feet between us and the car next to us. All right, the lights just went out, and I think the show's starting.
Welcome to the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride live drive-up experience.
That's positively creepy.
You know, the drive-in doesn't just remind me of blood and dismemberment. It reminds me of romance. Disgusting, revolting, putrid romance. Possibly Monday through Thursday if I'm free. No guarantees. Let's do
him hit, decomposing reminders of my time served. It was his final insult as he covered me with dirt. An entire year in the gold ground, those gates came off their hinges.
Got special on heads tonight. Heads and cotton candy.
Thank you for joining us at Horror Drive-In. We would like to thank all of our undead, of course, Rotley and Miss Forte. Full disclosure, I never saw any of those videos beforehand, so I don't know if they were any good, nor do I care. What do you say we go out with a big bang? Miss Forte! You can put it down now. Cover your ears in 3, 2, 1. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god!
This concludes the Midnight Falls Halloween Film Festival. Please be sure to check carefully in and around your vehicles for any lost loved ones, severed limbs, and, of course, for any of the Midnight Falls residents attempting to hitch a
Just checking the
ride.
back seat to make sure.
If you don't get a move
All right.
on,
Looks like we're
we'll
good.
be
No
happy
hitchhiking
to make
ghouls.
you a permanent resident
Just,
of Midnight
just this little guy.
Falls.
Now the scariest part of the entire show, trying to get all these cars out of here. So that wraps up this year's Haunted Hayride in a different fashion of sorts. It was totally different than I thought it was going to be. It's possible I was confusing it a little bit with all of the other events I've been reading up on. I mean, it was the drive-in of sorts, but I thought it was going to be like driving through it with it looking like a drive-in, not actually going to a drive-in, which was still pretty cool. as you just saw, they got me one time. I was trying to focus on the chainsaw guy that was on Ashley's side of the car, and all of a sudden I turned back out my window, and she had decided to creep right up into the window and got me pretty good. So the night wasn't without a scare, at least, as if you've watched any of our videos from years past, I definitely have a tendency to be a jumper. Something we were talking about between the two of us was that if you can afford it, definitely get the VIP or even the platinum passes. Some of the pricing, I've got it up here on my phone. So the standard is $50 a car. The preferred, which is what we had, was $70 a car. VIP is $90 a car, and the platinum experience is $199 a car, so $200. For that one, you park in the very front row, and then you actually get to get out of the car and get in the wagons they had up there, which are the same wagons they used during the real event, with some chairs up there, so you actually get to get out and kind of like, you know, have an outside experience with it.
Plus, you more interaction with the monsters.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably paid a little particular attention to you, especially knowing that you paid a little bit more for it. On our way out, we saw, you know, where like the standard is. It was in the back. You might not have had a great view. So if you can spend a little bit more money to get a little closer, I definitely recommend it. So hope you liked the video. If so, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. If you ring the bell below, it's been a while, I think it's that side, you'll get notifications of all of our future videos. Be kind and be real, and join us on our next experience.